Hey guys, welcome back here to my channel, and today to another episode of the Diorama showcase. This time I'm showcasing the month of May, where we had this dueling single rail monorail coaster which was designed by Dan Amberley over on Discord. This month has been so good. Like, you guys have made amazing maps and I've found it really hard to pick my favorites. So I have been talking to Dan, who designed this map, and we have come up with our favorites and which ones we think should be placed in the top 3. I will show the rest of the maps in no particular order, and if I give any criticism, please do not take it to heart. This is all fun. It's all about improving our building skills and being together as a community and showing what we can build. I've learned so much from other people's maps, and I've tried to include other people's tricks into my own building skills, so I've learned a lot as well. Also, a huge shout out to my Patreons. Thank you so much, you guys, for supporting me. If you want to come and join me on Patreon, it is €3 a month, and over there you get behind the scenes looks of what I'm building, little previews, and also you get early access to my videos and access to some videos that aren't on YouTube anymore. And also a massive shout out to Mr. Unit and Max Freak this month for helping me film these maps. I literally couldn't do it without you. As you know, my computer can't film some of these high detailed maps as well as you guys can, so I really appreciate it. So at the end of this video, I will show you what I came up with if you haven't seen the series or that I did already. And also there are details to the next challenge for June, so stick around for that. So without further ado, let's get into the entries. So first up here, we have La Celeste Resort. This is such a cool idea. So the rooftop racer coasters are on top of a hotel, which is poking through the clouds, and it just looks so cool. The fog did cause some major lag on my computer and even on Mr. Unit's. As you see later on, there are some laggage going on. But this is really cool. Got some really cool trigger light effects. We've got some really cool custom supports going on. I really like the whole thing. I think the color scheme works really cool as well. It's very white, but I do like the blue and the yellow track as well. This is just a really cool idea, something I would never have thought of myself, and I think you absolutely nailed it there. We've got like a little glass garden there on top of the roof as well. We've got like a pool area, we've got seating areas for the guests as well, and of course all the other little details that you would find on the roof of a very tall building, like the aircon system and all the kind of pipes and everything. Here's just a little overview there. As you can tell, it is a little bit laggy. I really love this building, the tall kind of spire building here in the bottom of the map. I think that's really cool. It's really nicely detailed. I think the whole thing came together really, really nicely, and also got some really fantastic lighting going on there as well at night time. And I like the detail there of having some other buildings that are kind of near this building poking through the clouds as well. The idea is great. It's really, really cool. I can't really say anything bad about it. There is a lot going on, but I've really enjoyed looking through it. So next up here, we have a map by Mr. Unit 64. You said that you rushed this map and it's not your best work, but I actually think it's really amazing. I really love it. There's something about these more basic but realistic looking dioramas that I really love, like taking a chunk from real life. So this map is basically a bankrupt shopping centre in the Netherlands that has been turned into an amusement park. They've put a dueling monorail coaster in there. And I just think it's really amazing. I love the layout. I think it's got a really nice flow to the park, all the water and the path work. The buildings are really great as well, and I also love the colours that you use. And this is something I find always with your maps. The colours really pop, those dark greens of the trees and the way that you colour your roofs and everything on your buildings. I just think it works really, really well. And I actually really like this. I think there's some really nice details in there, all the little buildings and everything. And this is up there with some of your best work, even though it's more on the simple side. I really enjoyed it, and I really appreciate you sending that one in to me. So next up here, we have a map called Miners Resort by 999 Ghosts. Mining theme is something that I've seen quite often, and it's actually a theme that I really enjoy building myself. You did a great job. I can really see that you nailed the mining theme. I would like to have seen maybe some custom supports or something on the track to tie in with that theme. Maybe some rocks, maybe some wooden mining scaffolding or something just to help support the track or something. That would have been cool. Of course, we've had some mining maps in the past, like the winner from last month, so I can only compare all the different mining maps that I've seen, but I like what you did. I think you did a great job. I just do find that the rock side of the map is kind of very disjointed from the other side of the map, but I understand the kind of story and the theme going on. I like what you did. There's some nice details in there. I like the launch drop tower that's kind of sunken into the land, and you've got all those stairs going around it and stuff to create a good interaction with the guests in the past and everything. It's really, really nice. And of course here we've got some really cool lighting as well. I like the double Ferris wheel flat ride as well. I think that ties in nicely to this theme. So yeah, great job. Thank you for sending that one in to me. Next up here, we've got Pirate Cove. I really enjoyed this map. I thought it was done really, really well. I'm not sure if some of the pieces in this map were blueprints or not, like the pirate ship, or whether you built those yourself, so I'm not entirely sure. But I think the pirate ship as a station is a genius idea. That looks really, really cool. And the lighthouse and everything else that you've got going on in this map. It's just got a really nice flow to it. The way that you've positioned all the buildings and the paths and everything and the areas of water. It just creates a really nice looking map. It's really nice to look at. And flow is something that's really important with these maps, like the way your paths flow around the map to give it an organic or a nice natural look, as you would find in a real life map or in a real life theme park or something. I really, really like it. Here's a nice little overview for you. I like the color scheme as well. I think these browns go really nicely against those really like rich turquoise blues in the water and everything. And the lighthouse as well, like I said, is a nice touch. Got a cool little flat ride in there as well, which has got a really cool theme as well. Everything's been done really, really nicely. I like the little cafe restaurant thing as well that's covering up the depot. Everything's tied in really nice. It's a solid map. Can't really pick it apart or anything. And I also really love your custom supports on this one. They look really, really awesome as well. So I'm just going to give you a quick little view now at nighttime. It's really cool to see the lighthouse lighting up. That's something I was kind of hoping for, and you did it. And there's some nice lighting around the park as well. Got some blue lights on the coaster supports and some warm lighting around the rest of the path areas. So yeah, it's not overdone with the lights, but I like the fact that you have gone in and done some lighting, because as you know, it is quite important for a map to be done at night time. And we've got some nice trigger effects there as well. Next up, we have a map by Pure. This is called Ninja Village. I can really see that you're listening to the videos and you're watching what other people are doing and you're being inspired, and I can really appreciate the effort that you've put into this map. It's a huge step up from the last two maps that you've sent me. I can definitely see your building skills are improving. I think these buildings look really awesome. They look really, really great. I can definitely see that you've gone for a Japanese theme and you've nailed it with those roofs and everything. It looks fantastic. I actually really like the station building as well. You've got this, some parts covered and some not. That's something that I really like. I did something similar myself. That looks really, really cool. And you've got some foliage in there this month as well, so that's really nice to see. Because some custom supports maybe, or something on the track would have been cool, but I like that you coloured one red and one blue, so that works really nicely. And also the actual land as well has got a nice flow to it with the water that you've put around the edge as well. I can definitely see here that your building skills are improving, and this is like a prime example of like taking part in this challenge, how it can really help, how you can use other people's maps as inspiration and see how they build things to help yourself build. So I really appreciate the effort that you've put into this, and like a huge congratulations from me as well. I really like it. Here's a quick look at nighttime as well. I think this is the first time as well that you've included some lighting at nighttime, so it's really great to see, and I really appreciate the effort that you've put into it. So thank you for sending that one in to me. So next up here we have a map called the Chariots of the Pantheon, and this is a Greek theme, of course. A Greek theme I haven't seen that often. I think there was one last month maybe, but like the typical like white buildings with the blue roofs is something I haven't really seen yet. I like the custom supports that you guys did. Oh yeah, by the way, this is a like three-way collaboration, so it's really cool. It's really neat, really tidy. I love this blue waterfall coming down in the corner here with that really nice building on the top of the rocks there. That looks really, really cool. It's a really good map, really nice, got a nice flow to it. I think the buildings are a little bit big, but that's just my own personal taste, of course. I think you did really well. I love the fact the train goes through the rocks. I like some of the details you got in there. You've got a nice seating area with blankets and stuff in one corner, and in the other corner you've got like a wine garden that has grapes growing and stuff. And that looks really cool as well. These little details really make it special, so I can really appreciate all the work that you guys put into this. I really like it. It's really cool. For me, some of the buildings could have been maybe round. I don't know. That's just, again, personal preference. But here's a little look at nighttime. It looks really cool. Got some just warm lighting going on there just to give it that nice kind of Greek summer evening look. So yeah, great work, guys. I really like it. Next up, we have a map called Arrakis by DJ Dazzy Dev. This is a really cool map. I really like it. The colors are really rustic and they work really, really well. I think it's got a great flow to it. We've got some really nice details in there. This crane here in the bottom, as you can see, looks awesome. I think that's amazing. I love that. There's some really cool details in this map that you need to really like download the map yourself to have a look around. So I really appreciate all the work gone into this one. It's awesome. Like, I really like it. Great custom supports as well. I love that. All the shrubbery and all the rock work as well. You've picked some really nice colors. I think they work really, really well. Here's a nice little overview for you. We've got a nice little drop tower in there as well. I just think it works really, really well. It's a lot of details in this, a lot going on. I love the river going through the map as well. Putting like water or a river through your map as well can really help you with exploring new ideas and themes and things, adding bridges, etc. So I really like that you did that to this map. It's really cool. I really like it. I'm just going to show you now at nighttime. So as we can see there, we've got some really cool lighting going on, just your standard kind of nice bright lights around the path areas and some nice kind of fire effects in there and some nice glows. I really like it. A lot of work has gone into this map. It must have taken you a really long time to build because it's just so many details. So thank you for sending that one in to me. So next up we have a map called Enter the Void by Safety Last. This is a nighttime map, so I will show you in nighttime, but I'm just going to show you in daytime first so you can kind of see. This map is so awesome. It's really great. So many great details in this one. I'm going to be picky now. There's no custom supports on this final curve, but the rest of the coaster has support, so I don't know whether you just forgot to do them there or not, but the map is awesome. I like all the interactions, the way the coaster dips and dives in and out of this building, this hotel. It's like a cyberpunk hotel, and it's really cool. The added snow effect there on top as well looks really cool at night time. And it's just got some really nice details in there. I love that huge drain that's on the corner at the back there. All the little lighting details and stuff. And the lighting as well that you've done is awesome. The way that it's all colored and graded and everything. It looks so good. So I'm just going to go into nighttime now and give you a proper look. So as you can see, it's super colorful. It looks really great. I actually really love cyberpunk theming. I think it's awesome. And we've had quite a few cyberpunk style maps been sent in the past few months. This is definitely up there with one of the best ones. It's got a great flow. I really love all the colors and everything. It's not been done like overdone, but everything's been done really nicely. I love the, like I said, the gradient colors on the windows look awesome. The trigger effects in there as well are really cool. It's just a really solid map. I can see that it's taken you a really long time to put in all those details, and I've really enjoyed exploring the map and checking out every little corner and finding all the little details and things. Solid map, great build. Thank you for sending that one in to me. Next up here, we've got Sub-Zero by Astrotron. Oh, this is a great map. I absolutely love it. The first thing I want to say is the color palette. I really like the blue and orange against all the ice and the snow. I think that works really well. I actually want to give this map the award for the best custom supports because I just think they look really believable and they look really cool. And I really like this bit with the steel frame going over the path where the supports come down onto. I think that looks really cool. And these like sci-fi style kind of machinery builds that he does are always awesome. So I can see that you've taken some inspiration there from the last month's winner with like the black and yellow stripy floor and that kind of thing. You've done a really great job with that. I love the drop tower as well, putting the orange stripes and that onto it, making this some sort of like a mining drill. The whole map solid. I love it. I love a good story, and this is definitely telling a story of researchers in the Arctic snow and ice. It's great. So let's just have a little look here at nighttime. Got some really nice blue glows on the ice and stuff, and the other areas lit up. The drill's red, of course. It's a solid build. Definitely an honorable mention for this month, and I really like it. So in at third place, we have a really cool map, and it's the Rotterdam Aliens Attack. And actually, if you look at Rotterdam on like Google Images, these buildings are like a recreation of real life buildings. So that's really awesome, and they've been done super well. The detail in those is amazing. And I think the trigger effects on this map are amazing. I'm going to give it the award for the best trigger effects. Just because the way it's like the alien attacking the city and it's shooting these lasers and there's explosions and fire going on in the buildings, and the way that you've done it, it just looks really realistic. I love a good story again, and this is telling a story. You're seeing it happen. It's so like visually pleasing. So that was really cool to look at. It's just a really cool idea, something that we've not really had, like an alien invasion type map. So that's really cool. And just the fact that you used like a real life place and actually recreated a part of Rotterdam just looks so good. So I really appreciate all the details that have gone into this one. And you have to download this map if you haven't on Steam and just have a little look around it, all the little details. We've got the shipping container boat coming in as well, and yeah, it's really cool. So just going to show you now at nighttime so you can kind of see more of those laser beams and all the lights going on and the triggers and the explosions and everything. This is just really a cool map. A perfect example of how you can like tell a little story in a diorama. So I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for sending that one in to me. I can't wait to see what you guys do again. Like, this is just so awesome. So the next up in second place is another really cool idea. It's a nighttime map, but I'm just going to show you in daytime first so you can kind of see what it is. This is a space scene and I love space. This is really cool. And here we have like a spaceship in the sky sending out some shuttles on like a little space mission. And here we go at nighttime. As you can see, the way it's been done and the way that the track is done black and you've hidden all the supports make it look like those trains are really flying around space. So that's so cool. We've got like a little space station floating up in the sky as well, and all the lighting as well. And I did actually realize that the floor is like a giant billboard with like a nebula type picture put onto it. That's how you getting that space look. Genius idea. That looks amazing. And the depot is covered up there with like a really cool little sci-fi kind of space station. So yeah, amazing map. I actually really love it. Like, it's so cool. I love space stuff as well, so this is just like right up my street, and I really love it. Some nice little sci-fi details in there as well, and also it's got really cool sound effects and all the little lasers that fire as well when the train goes round, etc. And just those like kind of launch pads coming off the spaceship look so cool, especially when the trains go flying off it. So great map, thank you for sending that one in. So in at first place and the winner of the May Diorama Challenge is Robo Flamingo with Daft Park. This is based on the band Daft Punk, and I just don't know where you get these ideas from. Like, I would never have thought of this, and it's just insane. It's amazing. So we have references, of course, to music and to the band. This is again a nighttime map, so I'm just going to show you for the rest of this video in nighttime. But the details and the way everything is put together, like those light kind of swishes and swoops that follow the track curvature, amazing. The trigger lights going around. Here, as you can see on the floor, is a huge record. So we've got lots of references in this to music. Like with the record, we've got these speakers that are kind of blasting out music in the corner. We've got like a disco floor. It's just madness. Like, and the colors are just amazing. Like, it's so good. I don't know what to say anymore about your parks, because they're always, where do you get these ideas from? And also, it's really cool to see you do something that isn't like demonic and to do with hell and vampires and stuff, because I know you like to do a lot of spooky themes, which are also amazing. So this is different for you. I know the other one you did with the balloons as well was also different for you as well. So it's really cool to see you do something different. And but yeah, like just the way you've put it together, I love the flow of this map. I think it looks really cool. And the flat rides as well that you've put in there, like, are kind of themed into the whole music thing. So that looks really cool. Yeah, incredible. Thank you for sending that one in to me. I always look forward to seeing what you build. And again, this is just another great build from you. So here's my build, and it's maybe not the best map this month, but I really enjoyed doing what I did. I went for like a tropical theme. If you haven't seen the series already that I've posted on my YouTube channel where I built this, then you're seeing this now for the first time. And this is Tropic Races. We have like these two racing cars going through the sand and through like the tropical jungle, etc. We've got some nice water in the corner there. Did like a little tropical restaurant to cover up the depot. And yeah, I really enjoyed building this. I think I definitely achieved that tropical kind of look that I wanted to go for. And I hope you guys like it as well. Please let me know down below in the comment section what your favorite map was this month. I'm really interested to know other people's opinions. Over on Discord as well, we talk about all these maps and stuff, so come over on Discord if you're not there already. And yeah, here's a little look at my map now at nighttime, just so you can kind of get an idea of how that looks. And now I'm just going to show you as well the new challenge for June 2021. So it's quite a simple layout. We have a water coaster here, but the reason behind it being a bit more simple is to give you guys more space and room for buildings or theming. I've left the nice water splash area quite open as well, which that's cool. And we haven't got too much track going everywhere and crossing over each other, which should make it a bit more fun for you guys to build on. This is based on the water coaster at Diorama in Denmark. And of course, there are some obvious themes to go for with this one, which is totally okay, but I'm also really interested to see if you guys do something out of the box that you wouldn't really think of. So I can't wait to see what you guys do. The rules are, as always, you cannot change the layout of the coaster, you can't move the park entrance or the depot, but you're welcome to use mods, you're welcome to change the trains on the track, and you're also welcome to move the entrance and exit to the actual ride. And if you want to go ahead and add in more coasters, more flat rides, whatever you like, you're ever so welcome to do so. You can use no mods, you can use mods, you can do what you like. The deadline is the 30th of June, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. The submission form is down below in the description box. All you have to do is fill that out and add in the Steam link to your map, and then it'll be in the video for next month. So thanks guys, thanks for a great month, and I'll see you all next time. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. Bye.